Hello there, are you looking for a small, reliable and nice looking small hatchback kind of thingy? Then if that's your question, then I'm happy to let you know that Suzuki got you. They have the new baby boy or baby girl Baleno in the market, the 2022 model. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about. Welcome back to the Edmonds Chanduko. Today, the first episode we are ZwaVenda, which is a series where we do car reviews. We talk about cars, we drive cars, we talk everything which is related to cars. So I'm really happy and pumped up because I haven't actually got the car to test. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm not gonna let it stand on my way. This is 2023. We are doing new things. Even now, since I want to go your test driver, today we're gonna actually be doing the review from my phone. I'm gonna be showing you pictures, videos, giving you my thoughts and opinion from what I've heard, because honestly speaking, Baleno is my favorite car and I've read a lot of articles, I've watched a lot of videos, so it's more like I know the cars. You can trust me to influence your decision when you go and buy the Baleno. So this will be the first part where, okay, let me do the screen record here real quick. 3, 2, 1. So this will be the first part. This will be part A or part 1. Part B will be the follow-up when I actually have the car to test drive. So this is part A, when we'll be talking about the car Suzuki. We'll be talking about the exterior, how it looks in wara. We'll be talking about the interior. We'll talk about some of its technologies which differentiates it from the whole market. We'll talk about the drive, the gearbox, and also the tires, because that's very important. And then lastly, we'll talk about the fuel consumption, the insurance, installment, and service plan. So with that said, let's go to our first picture. So this is our first picture. This should be what you're seeing on the screen right now. And let's just take a moment to thank Miss the Edmonds Renai for always being supportive. I was like, on my next video, I'm gonna make it a point that even though when the JHP got to shoot the video, to script the script, to edit the video and upload it, usually when I have 2 views, 3 views or 5 views, but amongst those views, even if they're less than 10, and yeah, I really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you for always viewing, thank you for always commenting, thank you for always liking. I know this is your favorite car as much as this is my favorite car, so this is like say thank you. And then the Kuriso Makeda always make it a point to leave a comment on my videos. Sometimes maybe I'm doing videos that you don't like, but you always take time to watch my videos. So with that, I just want to say thank you. And also, if you maybe videos, if you watch my videos and maybe I don't know or I'm unaware, because I know there are people sometimes who get 10 views. So please let me know what's your name, where you watching my videos from, so that on the next one, you need a shout out. So back to the Baleno. This is all about the Baleno. Guys, the Baleno, if we were to be honest, okay, first and foremost, Baleno, your release, you are 2022. You released on 2022 last year. I still remember. This is the second generation of Baleno. The first generation was released 2019. That was the first generation. We're not going to talk about that because I didn't like it so much based because the looks. This is the picture right now of the Baleno. You see, I didn't like it so much. This is the current version of the Baleno. Now you see, this is my baby Baleno. See what I did there? So it was released last year around May, June. That's when it was released. And then Baleno in a 77 kilowatts. Kilowatts is the power that it has. And also 138 Newton meters of power. So Newton meters is how quick it moves. The way you feel it when it pick up, how fast does it go, how the force that it pushes you to your seat. That's what's Newton meter. So with those figures, with those numbers, honestly speaking, it's very healthy, it's very powerful. I don't think you will be lacking, given the fact that the car is not that heavy. It's even less than 1.5 kilograms, 1,500 kilograms. So that's very nice. And with that 177 kilowatts, it can hold it, it can push the car. So it's not like you're going to be carrying people and then be changing down whenever you step hill. You won't even need that. And also we are dealing with 4 cylinders of engine. It's a 1.5 liters, and then fuel capacity in a 37 liters your tank. So it's going to take 37 liters for you to get full tank. You can multiply the current fuel price with 37 liters. That's how much you're going to be getting for your fuel tank. I'll do the calculations for you here right now. Ta-da! This is how much you're going to be paying for your full tank from your Baleno, and the range from the full tank that it have, you're gonna get around 650. So if you're traveling from Pretoria or Joburg to Venda, I'm happy to announce that you're gonna get here without refilling. But when you get here, you have to refill, of course. But then that's very nice. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention was what? Okay, I feel like in terms of the specs of the car, we are good. Then we have to go to the exterior. And then exterior wise, I'm really happy to announce that, honestly speaking, I don't want to lie to you, I do love polos. Each and everyone, almost everyone, 9 out of 10 people like polos because they are popular, they are good looking, and they're just stylish when it comes to and stuff like this. But then, oh my Jesus Christ in heaven, guess what? The battery is low. Oh my God, this is not happening. Okay, let me change the battery real quick. And with the magic of editing, this is me picking up from that disaster, battery low. So as I was saying, honestly speaking, Polo Niguria Woody. And then I feel like that's the reason why they are all over our rounds. But guess what? From the previous 4 months report, year last year, 2022, Polo sales has been dropping out. And guess what? Baleno, it's one of the reasons why Polo sales are dropping out. We have cars like the Suzuki, the Mazda 2, the small 111. It didn't challenge it enough. We had cars like Renault Clio. Renault Clio was nice, but it didn't do that much of a move. We have the new Vision from last year. It's nice, just unfortunate it didn't have the sunroof, it didn't have the automatic transmission. And honestly speaking, if you're gonna be on the big cities like Joburg or Pretoria or Cape Town, Wara, you really need an automatic transmission. You can't be sitting on traffic worrying about balancing your clutch and stuff like that. I feel like that's one of the areas where it really lost. But other than that, and also the price of those ones is very high. We have the Peugeot 208 or something like that. That's a very nice car, but the pricing, we have the Kia Rio. That's a very nice car. It has the sunroof, it has the automatic transmission, but 390 something thousand rands. It's not happening. That's just not happening. And that's the reason why even the Polos, they are losing it. They are somewhere there, 400 and something for an R line, what. So it's sinking. However, with this one, the asking price is 220 something or 30 something. I'll give the correct figures right here. Ta-da! That's the starting price of it. The one that you're looking at right now here is this fully spec'd Suzuki Baleno, which right now is trading at around 290 something thousand, 298 something thousand. But I've seen a lot of garage, they're starting to increase the price to 301, 302, 305. This, which is fine, because at the end of the day, remember, even if Guruni wananga 298,000 rands, you still have to factor in the price, your license and registration. License and registration is a must. You'll have to do it at the dealership. They won't let you drive away the car without those one. Unless if you're a good negotiator and then you negotiate, they can give you the car without those one as part of the discount. In the one, I'm no negotiator up to it. But other than that, on normal circumstances, the price, even if it is 298, you will end up paying 300 and something. Which, to be realistic, for what you're getting with the Baleno, it's way too bad. It's a great deal for 200, even if it's 305 for the fully spec'd automatic version Baleno. It's just a bargain. For me, it's a win-win. I'll pick it every day of the week. So for me, exterior wise, it looks good, and I feel like it looks good because it have those sharp lines around the body. As you can see, it's not completely boxy, it's not roundish like the previous one. Like, as you can see, it really slopes here. It's one of the best designs that I feel like it's out there, and if I were to rate it, I would freely give it 9 out of 10, 9.2 out of 10. As you can see, it's very nice. It's a very nice looking car. It's a very nice looking car. These are the exterior. I also have it on this color, the grayish one. And speaking of colors, it comes equipped with this grayish, the white, the bronze, the blue. Yeah, I think that's the car that it comes equipped with. I'm happy to announce that this is a very nice car, and I will definitely pick it every day of the week based on the look on the exterior. Moving on, the interior. So the interior of the Baleno, it's where things get really spicy, things get really nice, because let's just be honest, no matter how good looking your car is, you're not gonna drive your car from the outside. You'll drive your car always from the inside. So with the Baleno, I'm really happy to report that it's a very well-rounded one. Let's just start with talking about what you're getting. An armrest. From a lot of cars, guys, believe it or not, you will have to pay extra money for an armrest. But with the Baleno, the armrest comes standard. And then my favorite one is the seats. It's just unfortunate that they're not equipped with leather. They're not leather one, but they have seat bolsters. These bolsters, are those things that support you. They hold your body together. When you're going around corners, they will be the one to hug you back. They hug you, actually. So with this one, they does that. So for me, the armrest and also the seats, even if they're not leather wise, they're cloth one, I feel like they're nice. The design is very nice. I won't complain in that department. And then from Mr. How Much, from the review that I watched from Mr. How Much, he was really impressed by the fact that Suzuki, the design team is very good when it comes to designing. Their inside, the interior is very nice. It's very roomy and spacious. I'll report on this one on part B when we drive the car. But as for now, I have to take his word for it. And also looking at the pictures from here, I could see that really Ngango, it's spacious. So interior wise, it's spacious. There is no complaints in that department. I feel like it's really well laid out. I mean, like the fact that, let me show you, the fact that the car comes with where's the picture? The car comes with a digital aircon controller, the climate controller. It's not the knobs one, it's the button one with the screen. I feel like for me that's nice because it gives the accuracy. If you want 16 degree, you won't be zooming out trying to turn the knob to get exactly to 16 degrees of temperature. It will be that one. It looks slightly stylish, it looks clean. For me, it's a no, and I'll take it every day of the week. And speaking of that baby boy, the key, it's where I feel like it's not that nice, but it's okay because anyways you are getting the wireless one. The keyless one is the keyless entry and keyless start with the Baleno. As you can see from this picture, it's a keyless that you just press the button. You won't be pushing a key like you're opening your door from the door. No, with the Baleno, it's a keyless one. For me, it's a yes every day of the week. Speaking of that, we also have the heads-up display. The heads-up display, basically what it is that thing that comes in front of your speedometer housing or casing. It stands there, it displays information like your fuel range, your current speed, your rev counters, stuff like those. It's always there in front of you so that you don't take your eyes away from the road trying to zoom in. It's just right there. It's a very beautiful features which you will never find on every budget car under 300,000 rands. And yes, it's not like each and every one is a tech net, they want tech like those. If you're not into that much tech, I'm happy to report that there is a button to actually turn it off. excuse the noise, I'm by the road. But then yes, there's a button on which we can turn it off if you feel like it's intrusive or it's right there in your front. You can turn it off, you can raise it, you can also control the brightness of the heads-up display right on your by the buttons are on. And then we have the infotainment screen. This is my favorite one. I feel like it's beautiful. I mean, I'm really into tech, so the fact that is there and energy button, you just touch it. I think it's a 9-inch display, and it's not like it's an afterthought thing. It's like there, it's beautiful laid out. I'm really happy about this one. Speaking of that one, I'm happy to report that with the Suzuki Baleno, what you have and what you get a 360 view cameras. With a lot of cars right now, with your Polo you also have to pay for the reversing camera. But with the Baleno, the reversing camera comes standard. They also give you other 3 extra cameras. So basically what it does is that you have a camera on your front, you have a camera on your rear, you have a camera on your left and on your right. As you can see on the screen right here, those cameras, they are there to help you to see whatsoever that surrounds in your car. You can reverse the car without looking at your mirror. You can always know where the car is. So if you're gonna bump the Baleno into something, speaking, you'll have to tell us already. Lessons are not one guy, because with the Baleno here, so there's everything is there. So interior wise, something that I haven't seen from the review that I've seen is the sound quality of the speakers. I don't know how it is. I'm really looking forward for that. And also the feel of the steering wheel, I'm really looking forward for that. But from what I've seen, it's beautiful because in the control on the steering wheel, and go back on one of the actual word for it, and also the steering is wrapped up in leather, and in this other trim, the gold trim from it. I feel like the steering wheel looks really good. I'm not so sure about this bluish trim on the dashboard, but anyways, it's not that bad. But if it was red, it would have been nice. The floor mats are nice. The pedals, not so much, but I'm sure they get the job done. This is the 360 camera. As you can see, you see everything from the surrounding of the car. The rev count, the speedometers is beautiful. Unfortunately, at this price range, we didn't get the digital one. We still have the analog one, which I feel like it's nice. No complaints in that department. I feel like that's it interior wise. We'll have to move to technology. I've explained that. And the drive, it's a front drive where it drives in the front wall. It's not a 4x4 by any means. You're not going to be taking this one off road. No. Somebody comes deep. And something that I don't have on the picture here is that it comes with a spare wheel. So just in case you have a puncture, Suzuki Baleno got you covered. One of the most important thing that I wanted to talk about was the gearbox. So the gearbox remember we have two options. Either you go for the manual one or the automatic one. However, the automatic one is I'm looking at the time. I don't want to make this video long. The automatic one, it's a 4-gear one. It has 4 gears instead of 5 or 6. So a lot of people, they've been doubtful of how it's going to handle when it's loaded and going on the steep with the 4 gears. I don't know about that one, but what I can tell you is that I've test driven the Suzuki Baleno. I wasn't driving, I was just in the car. I've ride the car. The Suzuki Swift, the Suzuki Swift, it has an automatic transmission. So what I've experienced from that one is that the automatic transmission is not that smooth. It's not like it's a dual clutch transmission. My voice is dying. So what happens is that it changes gears for you, but you can feel when it changes. It's like there's a clutch, there's someone clutching in for you and balancing the clutch for you. You can feel it. It's like but you're not clutching in. So it's very nice if you're going to be sitting on traffic. You're not going to be worrying about the clutch control and stuff like that. The car is doing it for you, but you can feel it. I feel like a lot of people who are going to complain are people who have the luxury of driving fancy car, nice car, or sports car, because they know how the dual clutch one sounds and handles. But this one, it's nice. It's not like it's jerky or something like that. But if I would pick this Baleno, I'll definitely pick the automatic one instead of the manual one. If maybe you want to drive or be engaging, you can go for the 5-gear manual one. But if, for me, nah. And as for tires, I'm happy to report that it's the Baleno. It's riding on 19555 R16 on 16-inch, and it's the real mag. You're not gonna be worrying about buying the aftermarket wheels unless if you want to, but it's not gonna be a must because the wheels are really nice and they're balanced ones, unlike the Quid, the Ronald Quid one, the bicycle or the best kit one. No, it's not that one. And then the last thing that we have to talk about is the Baleno offering the 5-year 200,000 kilometers warranty. So basically what this means is that if your Baleno were to start working jerky or anything like that, when you start it's no longer the windows, the water is no longer working, they have you covered for 5 years, 200,000 kilometers. I mean, guys, if you're gonna be driving 200,000 kilometers within 5 years, what are you? An Uber, even if you're an Uber or Bolt driver, 200,000 kilometers for 5 years, it's just, you're not gonna get it. And also, second thing is the 4 years, 60,000 kilometer service plan. So basically what that means is that when you buy a Baleno brand new, you will only need to worry about your brake pads, your tires, your petrol. That's it. In order to get your car moving, that's it. You won't need about to changing your air filter, your coolant, your oil and stuff like that. No, they'll do it for you for free for the next 4 years, up to 60,000 kilometers. Whichever one comes first, they have you covered in that department. And then also they're also throwing the 5-year WA roadside assistant. So if maybe on that one, I'll have to first leave it in the description box below. But if you're stuck along the ride, they'll have you covered. They'll send someone to come and assist you, which is a very beautiful thing to have with this car. So number wise, the Baleno, this one, and like I've said, it's costing around, with this picture, it's costing around 298 to 300,000 rand for fully spec automatic one, which is the spec that I would pick. And then that's roughly about 6,000 rands per month if you're paying it, if you're financing the car, 6,000 rands per month. Factor in, let's say, 200 rand for your tracker and 1.5 or 2,000 rand max, depending on your risk factor. Insurance wise, you're gonna be paying roughly about 10,000 rands, given the fact that you might need to fill up the tank twice a month, which, remember, from the beginning we said your fuel tank is about, what is it? It's about 37 liters. You might need to punch in 2 fuel tanks, resulting or in total of 2,000 rands. So you're gonna pay 9.5 to 10,000 rands. Let's just say 10,000 rands, including your car wash. 10,000 rands per month for the Baleno. For me, I feel like it's the best car you can buy, given the fact that the risk factor is going to be low. It's not like your Polo where they're getting hijacked from left, right, and center. Secondly, the car is coming equipped with the nice warranty and nice service plan, and also the road assistance. Thirdly, you're not going to pay a lot of money on your insurance. Fourthly, you're getting a lot of features standard-wise if you go for the fully spec'd one. And then bonus, you're going to be happy each and every time you unlock it, each and every time the debit order comes knocking on your bank account and every month end, because you're going to be paying, yes, relatively a lot of money, but for a car which is going to make you happy. And you can simply do long journeys with this car. So for me, I feel like, honestly speaking, you can't go wrong with the Baleno, and yeah, it's a win-win for me. I'll pick it every day of the week, and I'm happy to report that this is my dream car and my favorite car. So guys, let me go down and do the review. If there's something that I've left, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below so that I can go about it and talk about it. We can discuss it and let's greet each other in the comment section below. And I feel like with that said, that should wrap up today's video.